I don't want to mess with this guy. I know he likes his DTs, and I know he likes his Archons.
Oh, he does like his DTs. That's good to know. I love watching DTs.
Yeah, we started messing with that. He likes Archon drops a lot, so we started messing with that last time I was here.
Cool.
Fun times.
You said Archon drops?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a good strat against Zerg as well. Very frustrating to deal with.
All right. So in the bottom left, we have our orange Protoss.
BYoneFive. And on our top right, we have our pink Zerg Solitary. Okay, I need to refamiliarize with this UI real quick.
We got that fancy Game Arena logo.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is there. Awesome.
I love that they figured that out. It's so cool. But so far, it looks like we're going to have a relatively... Oh, that's actually a fast spot.
And it's pretty fast. I think it was like a 14 pool.
So he went for a what looks like 16 pool.
How do you follow in the?
That I'm not sure. The only hotkey I really know is that V shows vision wherever you stand.
Oh, there we go. I thought it was space. Well, I'll just use my mouse. So he's got the gateway. I think did he scout the? He did scout the pool.
So hopefully he starts planning accordingly and tries to get that wall up as soon as possible.
Following up with Cyber, it looks like. If I were him, well, what is he even making with this early pool? He's only doing one set of lings, so maybe he's doing like a fainting cheese since it was scouted. Because he's probably expecting he'll have the wall. He doesn't want to overcommit to it.
Definitely
And honestly, that wasn't that early of a pool. He still has a good drone count, probably comparable to yeah, it's 18 to 20. So with Zerg, you want to be a little ahead usually, but he's not really in a bad position.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, the early lanes are nice to just scout and also see what your opponent's up to. So kind of, it was smart of him not to commit to it. Double gate expand.
We still do not have warp gate on the way. I wonder if he's going to go for delaying his warp gate so that he can. Oh, now it just started. Never mind. I'm going to.
Yeah, it's got the 2 gateways, so maybe he'll be able to apply some gateway pressure, depths, or something like that. Oh, he's got the Zealot. It's kind of hard to see there.
So far, a pretty standard opening. We got the third base coming down early because he knows that there's a base being taken by Mr. Banyoshi.
For drones, 23. Pretty even so far. Zerg got put a little bit of supply, but just barely. It's a very safe opening with the pool, so he shouldn't really be too far ahead on the economy. He's got a few depths. I don't see any tech facilities yet. Oh, there's the Twilight. Where's the Twilight at? Oh, it's in the back here.
But is he going to see it with that overlord? That's
yeah. They're taking a lot of damage. It's a pretty good pick for the Zerg. Working on his creep. He's got 3 queens out so far. Good position for the Zerg. He understands what's going on. I don't think he scouted Twilight. Yeah, he doesn't know what tech's going on yet.
Yeah, he's unaware of the tech and looks like he's trying to find his way in.
So that can be kind of annoying for a Zerg, especially if you know this guy likes to play Dark Templars. But he's opting for the Robo and Glaives.
The Archon drop, probably.
Cool.
I do know he does enjoy his adepts, so he may get to see a little bit of pressure with that. However, I don't think he's going to commit to a bunch of adepts.
Pretty healthy position for Zerg.
Getting Spore Crawlers up just in case.
You know, the Zerg doesn't have too many units. Should probably have moved these Adepts out sooner to harass, but I kind of understand why he's trying to play safe. This is a very strong player.
Yeah, definitely going to go for a more defensive style this time around. Zergler's going to try to get pushed off easily. They know no reason to go in and commit.
Yeah.
He's already ahead on the bases, and there's nothing coming out anytime soon.
And the Zerg also knows he's only on 2 base, so as long as the Zerg is on 3 base, probably saturate his third and then continue to apply pressure. So he's not really making any units until he's ahead at home, the Zerg player that is. Getting roach speed, so probably will have a roach timing. Has the defensive spores in case of any DTs, which is smart. The spores really aren't that expensive considering you could lose the game right away. The Zerg does not know what tech the Protoss is going for yet.
Directly in. Let's see if he can make a quick scout on whatever BY is going to make.
I like the Glaze pick. It's pretty low cost tech wise, and then you also
Overlord
have your council up still.
See
So the Warp Prism's going up top. Probably gonna go for a drop in the main. These Adepts were shut down. Got some more Adepts here. So I appreciate the presence the Protoss is trying to create, trying to keep the Zerg on their toes. This could get some damage done. There's nothing here. As long as he target fires the drones. Pretty big roach
and the
ball.
roaches are out of position to defend that as well.
So he is pulling back. That's good because you do not want that roach ball coming to your Protoss wall. And now our Protoss player kind of knows what army the Zerg has and maybe can prepare for it at home.
I did like that he pulled away a couple of the roaches and chased down the depth, but then they just warped down into the second or the third.
Cool. On patrol, making sure it doesn't drop there.
And we have Storm on the way.
Ooh. It's a good choice. I would like to see some Immortals after knowing how many roaches he made.
Roaches are on the way to shut down.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to keep this up. Unless I'm missing something. Good cancel. He's got the shield battery and a sentry. Recalling, smart. I don't think he has... He's got Zealot legs and Storm. It's a very small army.
Well, everything that Zerg does have is biological. I don't think the Archon's going to be here.
Good low force field. That Archon can get some big AoE damage off here.
Oh, definitely. I do a little bit of Nitro as well.
Not sure how to show the health bars. It would be nice to see for these fights.
Oh, they have it on.
Big Zealot warped him.
Like to fix that.
Yeah.
For the next game. I think it's lack of immortal presence that he could just push in.
Yeah, this is looking scary for the Protoss. Behind this, he's got 4 bases. He's keeping up with his macro. I think he's looking at home more than he is at the army. You can tell because he had the hatchery selected, making sure he's hitting injects and whatnot. So it's looking like GG for Protoss here. I like the choices he made though.
I like the idea, and I like that he's going for the ridiculous amount of shield batteries right
Yeah.
now. Hold him up.
That's what you got to do if you're going to stay in it.
Three shield batteries is the magic number.
Really what he needed here was Immortals.
Yeah, the immortal choice would have definitely helped him out a lot more.
Yeah. Immortal Archon is extremely strong against the Roach armies. And GG, Zerg will take the first map. I believe our next map will be Cerulean Fall. So we'll see what our boy BYoneFive, Mr. Garrett himself, will pull out here. What were you calling him? What's his other name?
The BY stands for Ban Yoshi.
Oh,
so
Ban Yoshi.
It's his little melee
Okay.
plug right there.
Okay.
You can tell he doesn't have a enjoyment for Yoshi. Before we roll in, we should probably switch the health bars. So that we can
Oh,
see
right,
that as
right.
well.
Is that something I do in
It's,
gameplay?
I believe so. Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Show. Personally, I do damage, but
Damage.
that's just
Okay.
me.
That makes sense for Zerber, I guess. Cool.
Awesome. So then we can roll into our next one. Our next map is
I believe it is Cerulean Fall.
Cerulean Fall, one of my personal favorites. Big map allows Protoss to kind of do it once a little bit more. And as a Zerg, I enjoy the little pedestals that you can have.
Chat's trolling me. Apparently my father is in the chat. Sorry, I have to tell you like this, but your mother just informed me that she is homo. Thanks for letting me know.
I'm sorry, however.
Yeah. That's pretty terrible news.
Yeah, I mean,
And, you know, actually, it's not bad news. I'm glad that she's coming out.
it's being true to herself.
Yeah. All right. I think BYoneFive, Ban Yoshi can pull out a win here with a cheeky build or some cheese.
I would actually like to see him go for, because we do know that Solitaire is going to go for scouting. We know he's going to try to find out if he's going for the DTs. I would almost say if he can get that Archon drop in, and behind that start going for Immortals if he sees roaches, we might actually be able to see him squeeze out a game.
Absolutely. Looks like they're both ready. Yeah, he opened with a fairly safe build, so the Protoss should probably exploit that and play either really greedy or get a very early tech. Well, actually, I don't know about the early tech because he was opening so safe. He could open macro cheese would be smart for the Protoss right now, but that's a hard read. It's hard for someone to really notice that.
All right, now in our top right, once again we have our orange Protoss, BYoneFive, or Ban Yoshi, Mr. Garrett himself.
There you go. And in the bottom left, we have a pink Zerg by the name of Solitary. I'm curious what his potential is and how strong he really is. Well, that's the first game I've seen.
So I'm kind of sad that we didn't have Ling Boy or Candle here, because the two of them, I would love to see them go up
Or
Schnitzel.
Schnitzel.
I'd love to see
Schnitzel
him go
plays a lot of
against
Overwatch. I've seen him on Overwatch.
I haven't he didn't give me that wonderful friend invite, so I didn't get to see all of his activity.
You know what I think it is? I think the spacebar is probably unbound on this, and it can't follow. Oh well, that's not so bad, just scrolling around. Another early pool. That's interesting.
That must be his default
Yeah.
opening.
It's a safe build, and I guess from someone that ladders a lot, I'm sure he tries to find something that works for him.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think that's too common, though. It's kind of...
No, usually people go for the 17 hatch.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do against Protoss. Sometimes I'll throw even 3 hatches, because you want to be greedy against Protoss, or else they can bully you. Oh, that's an early forge. He's going for the cannon rush, and that's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to be cheesy to beat this guy, so...
And he walled himself in. He's doing the Haas.
Awesome.
Waller.
I like it. He was talking about this in the last cast. He said Haas was one of his favorite cheesers to watch, and doing the work, like the proxy robo and whatnot. So we'll see what he brings out.
Going to get one to the high ground as well. Roach Warren is coming down.
Zerg's fully aware, none of the third cannon. That's a very good spot. He's on the high ground too. This could definitely be a win. He doesn't have any drones out on the map to create any other expansion, so he's stuck on his one base.
I think Solitaire is just going to focus on trying to get us some roaches, but I think he could...
He didn't pull out a queen either, so the queen's running kind of late.
No, I think when he saw that, he went straight for roaches and opted to go without a queen. So
I'm glad...
he did cancel the hatchery and has moved to his third.
There we go. He did manage to get the drone out there. Yeah, otherwise he wasn't going to be able to get a drone down the ramp.
He's putting a gateway down there as well.
That's smart. Yeah, he's going aggressive with it. He could try to... I could have skipped the cannon there, but... Actually, no, that's smart because the other bases out. So it's likely Solitary will try to make some roaches from this proxy hatch, or not proxy, but his third location, and send him to the Protoss front door to try to counterattack. Another gateway. I don't know if he was going for there's a Cybercore at home. A really good follow-up to this is the Robo. Ravagers, he doesn't have vision, unfortunately, so those very quick Ravagers, he's able to make quick work of it.
I would almost think it would be better to go ahead and pull out here.
Yeah. This isn't the worst, but
oh, he stuck the poor Zealot.
This is still doable for the Protoss.
Plus a decent amount, however.
Zerg is still on one
the
base, saturation.
Disrupted the flow of the Zerg.
Yeah.
Plenty enough to cause some trouble for him.
It's obviously a Zerg that has like a predetermined way to play. But I'm sure he's dealt with this before, and he knows a good follow-up. It looks like he's
well
scouted everything down here. Hasn't seen the gateway or oh, a Stargate follow-up. Stargate is smart. If he goes for a big roach counter push and he's out of Void Ray, it can counteract that push. Getting saturation on his third. He might try to throw down another hatch here. See if he tries to go for just a safe macro play, because I think he's kind of he's ahead in workers, so he can continue down that path and be ahead macro-wise. Or looks like he's trying to do a little Veach, because he's just droning behind this, which is smart, because he is getting the Void Ray. Yeah.
Curious how much damage this is going to do with that Geo battery.
If he went all in here, this Void Ray could literally just go across the map and win the game.
Starting to do its work. Did lose the 4. Oh, the Void Wraith. Trying to line up. All the explosive files. Just push this off and continue on our way.
Yep, it's got
Link speed is
link
finishing
speed
up.
finished up.
18 lings.
Yeah, it's up to 18. That's a good follow-up, because if you're trying to apply pressure to a Stargate, usually Lings is an answer. Phoenix can't deal with Lings very well. If anything, the Oracle can. You'd be surprised how much DPS an Oracle can do to the Lings. But as well as Stasis Traps the delay.
About to get hit.
Oh, that is unfortunate. He really needed that. I could spell the end for him.
I think losing that Void Ray definitely.
Yeah.
Spell the end for him.
It's too bad. He was pretty close to holding this. That Void Ray got out of this.
I like the risk play, though. I enjoyed the idea of going for a cheese when facing someone who is significantly higher ranked than you.
He was pretty close to pulling it off. He lost the thing when you're up that close. He lost the high ground vision, and the Ravagers had clean hits. If he were to, have it more towards his natural base location, the Ravagers have to come down the ramp, and it becomes a little more awkward. I appreciate the aggression, though. It's always fun to see.
Yeah, I always love to see when people pull something out. GG's.
But good try. Yeah. That definitely could have been a win in his favor.